jamendo.com.
What happened here? Oh, salute everyone. Salute. Knicks Real Talk. We in the building, man. Tonight's show, Divine, CT, Shy Powers. We in here, man, about to break it down, get into that Knicks pregame talk tonight, man, against the Boston Celtics at the TD Garden Arena. We're going to get into that, man, break down everything before the pregame. Then as y'all know, we got the streets of buzzing tonight in the postgame. We're going to get into that, man. Salute to the panel. Shy Powers, CTC, what's good, my brother?
Salute, fellas. Chat.
Facts. Salute to the chat. Salute CT. Salute Divine.
Yeah. Real talk, man. We in here, man. We're going to get it popping, man. Let's get it live. We got to get this thing amped up. Knicks got a game tonight, like I said, at the TD Garden in Boston, man. We're going to get in there and try to go in there and get that second win in a row and try to, get 2 in a row. We haven't run 2 in a row all year, man. We're going to try to go in there and win it, but it's going to be a pretty tough game. Boston got some good players down there, but at the same time, we got some good players as well, but we got a lot of guys out. Just about all our young players for the New York Knicks are out on health and safety protocols, and including the one Deuce on the loose entered it today. You know what I mean? So it's going to be pretty tough for us, but we just got a next man up mentality, and we just try to get it popping, man, and see if we can go down there and get this W, man, and win 2 in a row. So let's hope we can do that, CT. And I think it's going to be tough, but I think we can go in there and fight hard. I think we can get that W still.
Yeah, right. And guys, when was the last time we won 2 in a row? We got to go all the way back to October, I think. October. So let's hope we can string, get on a streak. I'll take it any way I can. Boston got 8 players available. Might be 7 now by the time the show started. I don't know. But all I know is it's going to be, players versus players. I don't even know which names they're going to be. But as long as they can put the ball in the hoop and get some stops, we should be good.
Yeah, real talk. Hey, Sha, man, it's tough right now around the whole league, man. This Omicron is running amok all over the place. We're not the only team affected by it, and it just so happened to hit us at a time when we needed all our guys because we've been playing. Them young guys been playing real good basketball for the New York Knicks. They've been really coming into their own, but every time one of them have a breakout game and one of them go down, it's just crazy right now. So, like I said, next man up, man. We're gonna need the veteran to lead us through tonight.
Yeah, just like being a Knicks fan, you live for the ups and you get angry at the downs. Right now is a downside of losing Deuce tonight over this protocol stuff, and the rest of the guys are still out. So that means it's possible that they actually contracted the COVID-19 virus. So, hey man, let's just be optimistic, stay focused, and send out prayers to all the guys that's out there that they come back with a speedy and strong health.
Yeah. Real talk, man. Salute to Tim Smith real quick before we get all the way into it. And I forgot to shout out my brothers and sisters in the chat. But Tim Smith, Robert, I see you, my brother. Appreciate you. Tim Smith in the building. Pudge Knight, you already know he in the building with us as well. But yeah, man, it's tough right now. But like I said, the game got to keep going. We got to keep playing. No excuses. We're not going to make any. It's our 8 or 9 against their 8-9, however the count might be, like CT said. But you know what? got to come out there and play our A game, man. We played a good game in Houston, man. The young guys showed up, and the same two young guys that led the way, the same two young guys that's not playing, man. It is so tough right now, man. But I'm glad with what I seen the last game. Mitchell Robinson bounced back, had a good game. I was happy to see that Fournier hit some shots, but we're gonna need Fournier and all them guys to come up big tonight, man. We really do, man, because it's gonna be one of them games where you're gonna be tired because you don't have that many guys available. We're gonna have the guy gonna be playing out of position tonight, basically. And let's hope that like TCT said, Tyler Hall comes up there and he gets a chance to prove himself. I'm surprised we haven't seen Lucas Samanich yet, you know what I mean? But we need our veterans CT to come in there tonight and play like veterans, man, and try to walk out the thing with a W because the Boston Celtics did play last night against the Warriors. So we getting them on a back-to-back, and they lost last night. So that could bode well from us from an energy standpoint. So I think we got to take advantage of that thing and try to just play some defense like we did against Houston. If we can play some defense, I think we had a good chance tonight. Yeah,
real talk. I think the starting unit is sort of relatively unchanged. Hopefully Derek Rose, Burks, Fournier, Randall, and Mitch. It's just our bench that's decimated. Tyler Hall gets a chance. Happy for the young man. Next man up mentality, like you say. He's been balling out in the G League. He gets an opportunity. He hit 5 threes in his last game. He's third in the G League this season in 3-point shots made. So they clearly chose him over MJ Walker and some of the other, Miles Powell. Lucas Samanich is still out with a foot injury. So, unfortunately, he misses out on his chance, but his chance will come. But, like you say, hopefully I think we do have more vets available than Boston does. And I think that, that should be enough for us, hopefully.
Yeah, real talk. Sharp Powell, real quick. Let me go over the starting lineup for the night. Likely would be starting lineup for it. I'm assuming that is Nerlens Noel, Julius Randle, Evan Fournier, Alec Burks, and Derrick Rose for the New York Knicks. Likely starting for the Boston Celtics would be Robert Williams III. To be determined, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Marcus Smart. And like I said, they are depleted as well. For the New York Knicks players that's in health and safety protocol, we got RJ Barrett, Quentin Grimes, Kevin Knox, Obi Toppin, and Emmanuel Quickly, also in the league health and safety protocol, as well as Deuce McBride. And that's for the injury report. For the Boston, they got Al Horford in there. They got Grant Williams in there, and Jericho Herman Gomez, Jabari Parker's out, Sam Herzer, and Dennis Schroeder, he's out, listed out. I don't know what that would do with protocol, but he's out. So, it's right now, this is going to be one of them injury ribbon and rattled and COVID rattled games, but we still got to play the game, and we got to go out there and just try to compete and just see what we can do with the best we got right now. Shaw, yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, man. This is crazy, man. I was just reading all these names on the screen. Wow, man. Mm-hmm. Just wow, man. This thing is just popping up, and players are out. Half the teams is out on both sides, man. And these guys just played last night, man. Man. All we got to do is strap up and buckle up. At least we still got somewhat of our starting unit, man. So big games for some guys tonight, man. They really gonna have to step up, and I hope they was on the treadmill and did a couple of miles runs, because it looked like they're gonna be playing high minutes tonight for 38 to 40 something minutes tonight, man. So I just hope they get got a good win. I hope the starting unit starts off quick, and let's hope for a great win tonight.
Yeah, real talk, and real salute to Pud Knight that's tapped into the Westchester Knicks, man, and I'm quite sure he got a good handle on Tyler Hall. He said Hall is a sharpshooter, and we appreciate that, Pud Knight, because we know you be checking out the Westchester Knicks down there. Yeah, man, this is the next man up. We got to do to get this thing going, man. But it just right now it's tough all over, man. Inside the NBA, outside the NBA, no matter where it's at, football, basketball, baseball ain't here now, but obviously, and a lot of other sports and college football and all that stuff is going through it, man. So y'all cats be safe out there, and just protect yourself the best you can, man, and be careful. That's all I really can say, because when we get to the NBA, we get through all that, because a lot of guys in the NBA is out. We'll jump into all that. Before the game tonight, man, we just got to go in there and get back to the do what we did Saturday. I love the way we played on Thursday. I think that was we played against the Houston Rock. We played a good game against them, man. And we're gonna be missing that energy from Quickly and McBride. Mitch Robinson had an outstanding game that night. He had a great bounce back game. I mean, he was all over the place. Double. 17 and 9 on not double, 17 and 9. The defense was special. 3 or 4 blocks, whatever. It was stealing the ball. And we're gonna need that same energy tonight against them guys, man. Because without Robert, I think Robert Williams he out, and so that's another guy. I know Enos Cantor Freedom, whatever, he's gonna be there. So we're gonna have to go play tonight. I think Taj moves down to the power forward spot again, which I like that anyway. Backing up Julius Randle off the power forward spot. That's his natural position, CT. So I do think it might bode well in a sense from the front line. But we're gonna need Burks. Fournier gonna have to come up big, and hopefully this is one of them games where he got, y'all don't want to sign me back in Boston. Let me show y'all why. And hopefully he can have a game like that tonight.
Yeah, great point. Just read that Derrick Rose game time decision. So Tibbs actually said that Kemba Walker's somebody we could use tonight.
I was about to ask.
So it looks like throwback to opening night where you two gentlemen were in the building. Bring us some good luck tonight with Kemba Walker and Fournier back together against their old squad. Trying to give it to them. So I think that's going to help us out tonight. Free Kemba, give him some burn. Maybe you increase his trade value a bit. I think they got no choice. I don't think they had plans to play Kemba at all. But if Derrick Rose is a game time decision, they're massaging the ankle. If they can't get that right, then Kemba might start.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, you know what? Hopefully pride don't be a factor. He don't feel some type of way. He just be a professional about it, go in there and play because he does get a paycheck. You know what I mean? Regardless how which way it go, but you are getting paid, so you got to go in there and go represent for the paycheck that you paid for. You know what I mean? And put the feelings and emotion to the side and don't take it as a negative, just take it as a positive. Because hey, you go out there and ball out. It works in both ways. It helps and increases your trade value. You know what I mean? So Shy Powell, he got to go out there and just do what he do. Go out there and beat Kemba Walker and try to help his team to a victory.
Yeah, I definitely was going to ask you guys, you think if Kemba is going to play tonight, and y'all both answered my questions. Yeah, I believe he's going to get a little bit of burn tonight. I mean, what choice do we have? I mean, we have to try. I mean, we're down to 6 guys, man. We only got 9 guys left. I mean, Kemba's going to have to play some ball tonight, man. We need a point guard. I mean, especially if Derrick Rose doesn't play, we need someone to try to feed some of these passes to Mitch tonight, man. Mitch looked good. Mitch looked better when he had a point guard in there with him the other night. So this is a whoopsie do right here, man. This looked like a summer league out in West Fourth or something like that, man. This is gonna be one of those put together games where you don't have a lot of players and you just gonna run your guys all night. Let's see what happens, guys.
Yeah, real talk, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to definitely do something. But I'm looking forward to the game, man, because no matter what, it's a win or loss on the record. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And you know what? We need the W. We win tonight, we tie with Boston. We move up. You know what I mean? So and no matter who there, if you got 5 guys, you got to win the game. You know what I mean? Bottom line, you know what I mean? I think Julius Randle got to come up big tonight against Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. We need him and Fournier to come up huge tonight. You know what I mean? We need everybody firepower tonight. And the good thing about that was crazy. A lot of guys are going to get a lot of minutes, so it's not going to be too much rotation switching. So you get in a rhythm. You know what I mean? You should be able to get in a rhythm tonight because you're not going to be not going to be a lot of subbing tonight. I'll tell you that much. So I think they can get into a good rhythm tonight and try to make the best of what they can do because right now it's going to be pretty tough with everybody out with this COVID thing, man. So let's see how it goes, CT. And Julius Randle need to come up with a 30-pointer tonight. You know what I mean? Drop 30 or something, let Fournier try to get back to a 20-point win. Like I said, the Boston Celtics got some horses down there, man. They got Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart and them down there. What's crazy to me, it seems like all the vets is all right, but all the young players are the ones got the COVID. That's crazy right now.
Yeah, they're probably the ones out and about,
I was about
frequent.
They probably hit they probably hit the club or something.
Frequent in the social scenes, but Boston, Road Warriors are back. I think we'll play well on the road, or like we always do. Atlantic Division rival, we should get up again. Feed off of that energy from opening night, which was the highlight of the season so far. And like you said, Julius Randle needs to lead tonight. just be unselfish, keep the ball moving. No one can hang with them. With Grant Williams is out too. He hurt us opening night. Remember, he was draining those threes. And I think tonight Julius Randle will have a double performance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. He definitely got to come up big tonight. And I think Fournier going back to Boston, man. Hopefully he familiar with them rims, and he shot there last year. Wasn't a long sample size. He only played half of the season because he got traded. But we need him to come up big tonight. You know what I mean? This is when if we win tonight, man. And hopefully by Tuesday, maybe some of the players might be back. You know what I mean? I'm quite sure Obi Toppin and RJ got to be back sooner than later. But if we can get through the night with a W and tie Boston in a win-loss column, that bodes well for us, Shy Powell, and we need to get a streak going anyway. So it ain't no excuse for us because they got men out too. So it's like us against them, just basically the way it's gonna be. And they got guys out, we got guys out, and you just got to go play the game. And hopefully Tom Thibodeau put a good game plan together today. But I did not, for 1 minute, he probably did not think that, man, Deuce McBride was going to be out there. So, I mean, that's so unexpected. But we got to just get back and do what we do, man. Play basketball tonight, go hard, or go home tonight.
Yeah, win tonight pulls us maybe to about the 10th position or something like that. Lisa drops Boston down and probably pushes the Rapper up one and pushes up one. So we'll move. More than likely, we'll probably at least move in front of Boston tonight. It's going to be a big game tonight, man. I hope these guys are set up and ready. We need a good game for Fournier tonight, man. Fournier got to really perform tonight, man. And it would be nice. I mean, it really would be nice to see Kemba come out there and give us a nice little dub sack and four or five assists tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. I think that'd be huge. It'd be huge. Like I said, I'm quite sure if the Knicks are not going to keep him, like I said, all that he could do tonight is increase his trade value. I mean, it's just a tough situation to be in for him, and for the New York Knicks as the organization as a whole, because we thought the man would come in here and be a part of this thing going forward. But unfortunately, that's just not the way it worked out for us. Now we got to shift the gears and move into another direction. And but like I said, let's hope that he's professional about it. And he probably, and knowing these guys, they love to play basketball. He's not going to feel some type of way about it. He's just going to go in there and do what he do as a professional. And I got a job to do, and I'm going to go in there and give him my best effort. And I'm quite sure he would better play the way for him to play tonight is in Boston. You know what I mean, CT? What a better place to come back and play for the Knicks at the team that let you go last year, didn't want to give you the opportunity, and now you got a chance to to wreak havoc on them cats tonight. So I think hopefully you get an opportunity tonight to do that.
Yeah, facts, right? If that doesn't get you up, then you're never going to get up. Boston didn't want to match the New York Knicks contract offer to Fournier. He became a Knick. We put the money out there. Kemba Walker was let go by them. Traded to bring Al Horford back as a salary dump. Kemba Walker's situation, it's fluid. We're obviously looking for offers, listening to teams. The fact that he plays tonight, maybe starts if D Rose can't go. I just don't know. Do you think maybe if D Rose can't go, do you think Alec Burks is most likely to start, or do you think they'll just throw Kemba straight there?
I think he goes with Alec Burks. Me personally, that's what I think he's gonna do. I think he's gonna throw Alec Burks there and let Alec Burks lead the way. And like he did the previous game before, he had to sit out for a minute because of the birth of him and his wife birth of their kid. They probably just put him right back where he was at and let him do what he do. And I think they'll bring Kemba Walker in if they need him. That's what I would say. I would say if they need him, they bring him in. And that's just me, in my opinion. I don't know if that's what he's thinking, but I think most likely if they haven't used him all season, but the Knicks doing good without him, they don't bring him in, but they feel like they need him, then they bring him in. Especially if Derrick Rose don't go. I think if Derrick Rose don't go, then I think you might get a chance to see him tonight, Shot Powell. But I think if Derrick Rose go, I don't even know if you see Kemba still.
Yeah, that sounds about right. If I feel the same way, Divine. If Derrick doesn't really go, I believe we'll probably see Kemba tonight. Well, let me ask you this question: you guys know? I don't really know about this new guy that we signed for this 10-day contract, man. Who's this guy? And he's coming from the G League, right? I really never noticed him. Really, the name sounds familiar, but I don't really know too much knowledge about him.
Yeah, he's a 6'5", shooting guard, 6'5" wing. Good size, good length. Isn't the quickest dude, but can stroke it. Nice catch and shoot. I looked to him to sort of fill in for the the bench role of Burks or Kevin Knox or a Grimes type thing. Catch and shoot. Not sure how he is on the defensive end. Maybe Pudge Nice or someone in the chat. I haven't really watched him closely. When I watch G League Westchester, I always focus on the NBA, on the Knicks rostered players mostly. But Tyler Hall is always among that sort of top scoring players for the Knicks. Within 15 to 20 points, he usually strokes it. Hopefully, he gives us something because we don't even have a wing off the bench. Let's say Derrick Rose can't go, Kevin Knox or Grimes. We've only got Taj, Jericho, and Noel. All power forward centers off the bench.
Yeah,
Kemba.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just thought about something too. Yeah, he's a good man. He can shoot the ball. He can stroke it with the best of them. Hey, salute to my man Will. Will, if I saying it right, Bags. I'm about to pronounce the wrong part. Will, I apologize for that. Salute to my man. I'm gonna just say Will Bigaz. I'm gonna say Will Bigaz. And salute to him. But I do know I forgot about this. Let's say if Derrick Rose don't go, I think Alec Burks is already in the starting lineup because of Quickly is out. I'm not Quickly is out, but I think Alex Burks is pretty much already in the starting lineup because of RJ and Quickly is out. So we might have to go ahead and unless they put Alex Burks at the 1 and bring that dude Tyler in and play the 2.
Yeah.
Other than that, it just dawned on me that if Derrick Rose don't go, Alex Burks is already in the starting lineup because Quickly and RJ is not there.
And Selden.
Yeah.
Selden should see some minutes. Probably, Kemba and Selden and Sims and Taj on the bench. Probably going to see a 7-8 man rotation tonight. Julius is going to play 45 minutes.
Easy. I think a lot of them are going to be up there tonight. I think a lot of them. I think Taj probably get close to 30 minutes. I think he did the last game or something like that, man. So Mitch got 30 minutes the last game. But yeah, it's gonna be a pretty tough task. But I think we are for it. I think we don't have no choice as a team, as a organization. They got to do what they got to do. You know what I mean? It's, like I said, you might think that's the old cliche, but it really is the cliche. Next man up. You know what I mean? It's the next man up. They got to go in there and get this win, man. And because we don't know which way the NBA going, man. We might get some news next week that you just don't even think we might get if this thing keep running amok the way it's running. So, but while they playing the game, we got to take advantage of it. Take advantage of it, man. Because like I said, we are down some quality players, bro. I mean, we already down 2 of our starters. And everybody else, the 2 of us. RJ Barrett obviously is a starter, but the other guys, man, they play significant minutes for us. Obi Toppin, like I said, Quickly played significant minutes for us, and Grimes and all the guys all would start to come into their own, man. They was making a big difference, man. And all of a sudden, like I said, now they're not there. But and what I'm disappointed because the way they play with pace. The way they make that thing electrifying, the way they move the ball, the way they up and down the court. Now I think we're going to be in a half-court game tonight for sure. Cats are going to be running up and down the court tonight. So I think CT is going to be just like some half-court grind out playoff type basketball atmosphere. To me, that's all they can do. I don't think they're going to be trying to get out there and run on a fast break like that.
Yeah, facts. Salute Ghetto Intellect. Salute chat. The fact that we've got like 5 centers all available, we might be having to play big tonight. Maybe you could play Taj and Taj and Randall together. You could play Jericho tonight as well. Jericho, just don't exhaust everyone we got. We need to live to fight another day. And at the end of the day, hopefully, I'm just disappointed Luka Samanic had that foot injury because this would have been another perfect chance for him to come in and do his thing. But we just need to escape with a dub tonight. Get out of Beantown with a dub. Alec Burks needs to step up. Maybe Fournier has his breakout game again. He's going to get plenty of chances. Kemba has to play 15 minutes. Otherwise, the guards will be out on their feet, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be interesting to watch how they do this tonight. I might just here start. Hey, even if you start Noel I would put Todd at the power 4 and let Julius Randle play the 3 before he had the 2, like which he normally did. And let somebody be the point guard if it came down to that. You know what I mean? Because I think this is going to be one of them true times where the word positionless basketball really comes in effect. I think positionless basketball really would be on display tonight. You just gonna have to mix and shape and mold and do whatever you got to do to get a W. So we might see some unique lineups, some different lineups out there tonight because of the protocol situation. So it's gonna be one of them pick and plug games and do the best they can. Stop how they can find a way to come out this thing with a victory.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see a lineup like that, man. It's not that many players that's going to be playing tonight, so you may just see that lineup. You may see Mitch Noel. You might see Mitch and Noel on the court together. Who knows, man? You know, God forbid, but you know, you see somebody in foul trouble or something like that. So you might see Mitch and Noel out there with a Julius Randle and a Burks and this Tyler Hall or something like that. Who knows what you're going to see tonight, man? It's going to be a real fun game tonight, man. And what makes it fun is, what's going to make it a real good game is Boston is well depleted also. So this is going to be a good game tonight, man.
Yeah, absolutely. It really is. Either way it goes, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And we playing one of our rivals, you know what I mean? And a division rival, somebody right where we want to be at, or we fighting for the same position, wanting to get up higher in the standings, you know, but we want to be dealing with no buy-in and all that. So, you know, this is an important game. It's a division game. You know, we got to take advantage of this thing tonight and try to win this game tonight because it's real important that we get this W. Now we be 2 games under 500, 2 games in a row for the first time this year. Since October, and try to get back on a winning streak, man. But I think if we can win this game tonight, it might catapult us to a different place, man. I think we going the next 2 games before the Christmas vacation and all that good stuff. And be nice to go in there at 16, go there at 500, 16-16. I know it's 1 game at a time, but just looking ahead and predicting, if we can win these next 3 games, man, I think that'd be so sweet for us, CT. And we'll be back to even keel. Then coming out of the Christmas, you know, we got the Atlanta Hawks on Christmas, and after coming out of that, hopefully we have some players back and we can try to make a little push at this thing.
Yeah, word. And now it's becoming, which teams has the best depth is ultimately going to be successful because this is going to continue all season long. We're going to be able to bring up other players and let's see these end of the bench players, see how good they are and see what they can do. All those games on the schedule coming up that we thought might be really, really tough might not be. We don't know. It might be facing our big teams with key players out on a nightly basis. So this season could become compromised again, similar to last season with no fans and all that. So this could either work in our favor, it might not. We always talk about our depth. These guys in the G League system that need minutes. Deuce is balling out. Grimes, Knox is balling out. If we just had a couple of those dudes even available, I think we'd be heavy favorites tonight. So, Boston, their coaches just mentioned they're looking to sign a couple new dudes as well because they can't deal with this. So, yeah, this depth move was a smart move by the NBA, and it's just going to give these more fringe players an opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what's interesting to me as well is this here. Obviously, when some people come back, somebody gonna go on it again. You know what I mean? It's just like I think it's going to be an imbalance with this thing for a while because let's say we get Obi Toppin, somebody back. I guarantee you after the game, you're going to hear, I ain't going to say guaranteed, but a probability that somebody else who just took a test, they're going to get it. Because it seems like this thing, once it hits one person, start affecting everybody. And, and it's like I said, it is running amok in New York City right now. So it's going to be a tough situation to deal with, man. But we just got to play with what we got, man. It doesn't matter what it is. If the game is being played on that hardwood, I don't care who's on that floor. You got to come in there and handle your business. And you got to go in there and play New York Knicks basketball and try to get these W's, man. We still trying to get to where we trying to go. And if this season happened to go all the way through, we want to make sure at the end of the season that we right there trying to be getting the playoffs and make things happen. It's been pretty rough at the beginning of the season, but you know what? It ain't how you start, it's how you finish. That we can catch lightning in a bottle and get a couple of streaks going. Then I think we'd be back where we need to be until all these guys get back. But I think for now it's going to be either somebody injured or somebody out with COVID. You know what I mean? That's the way it's going to be, Shaw Power for a while.
Yeah, man, this thing is crazy, man. I was doing a little something, looking around on the internet and stuff, and I seen that RJ and them was still out, so I was a little bummed up about that. But when I got back in the house and right before the show, I seen that Deuce is out. I was like, oh man, this could have been one of those super duper games for Deuce right tonight, man. Another game like he did the last game, and then would have changed his whole career. It made it even harder, like we were talking about before, about how Tibbs have to relegate these minutes that we have for him. So I mean, next man up. That's what tonight is, and this should be a good and fun game to watch tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I think as well. And you know what? And for me, it's just tonight, man. The keys to the victory tonight for me is like, because we down with so many men, we just gotta go in there and go hard. Just go hard tonight. You know what I mean? Leave it all out there on the floor because like I would love to get this win in Boston tonight. We need it. We need this win tonight, man. To give us a good feeling. Because right now we don't have a good feeling because all our guys is in a tough situation with COVID. So we need a good victory tonight. Just something to make the team feel good in a tough situation right now because of all the COVIDness and all that good stuff and not good stuff. But we need this good win tonight, man. Like I said, they got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown down there. First and foremost, we got to rebound the crap out the ball tonight and play some solid D. Then the two most important things, because I'm not even concerned about offense tonight because you know what? You're only gonna be able to do what you do. You're gonna have guys tired out there. Legs gonna be tired. We all need to understand that as a fan base. By the third and fourth quarter, a lot of you cats gonna be tired. They're gonna be tired. You know what I mean? So we gotta expect that. So even tonight, if we play sort of a bad game, I'm not gonna get on too many guys tonight, man. Because man, we are missing a ton of dudes that's important to our team. The energy guys, the spark guys, the shooting guys. I mean, we missing all young energy. So if the Knicks come out there, without the thing that Shy Power talk about the most, which is pace. I get it. The key to me is just to win the game. But I do think that Mitchell Robinson, Nerlens Noel, Julius Randle, and Todd Gibson got to smash them boards tonight, man. Smash them boards and let Julius Randle and not Todd Gibson, but Nerlens Noel and Mitchell Robinson come out that thing with about 4 or 5 block shots in the game, some steals. And because we got to cover for a lot of mishaps on defense. We missing some good defensive aces in that game tonight, man. So, CT, I think we just got to go in there and them two may limit the turnovers. I don't think there's going to be a lot of fast breaking, so I'm not going to be worried with too many turnovers. But when we do get the opportunity, you're going to have to run anyway. But I think rebounding and defense going to be my main two things tonight. And what is it for you guys that you think will be a key to a victory tonight for the Knicks?
Yeah, I'd say the using funny enough, depth. Because we do have depth in one area in the big man department. So play big, play lineups with Jericho at the 4, Taj at the 5. That's how we can outrun them. Tire them out because we could have more bodies than they do. Play Randall at the 3, some looks even Taj at the 3. I think that's going to be the key because we have Noel, we have Mitch available, Sims, Taj, and Randall. We have a lot of big men available and not many guards. So just try and steal some minutes there. Wayne Selden should be fresh. He's been on the bench for a while. Kemba Walker should be fresh. He hasn't played for a while as well. Try to, just get up and down, run. If D Rose isn't good to go, don't risk it. His long-term health is way too important than one game.
Fact.
And those ankle injuries can be tricky. For anyone that's had an ankle injury, it could take you weeks, months to get over it. So I've got a feeling D Rose will probably try and push through it because he's a warrior, but might not be the smartest thing.
Yeah, real talk. Hey, Shah, I think he 100% right with that. But you know what? And I do think it's going to be a half court game. I just think it's going to be one of those good pound out games. A lot of scoring on the half court. Like I said, and I think the Knicks got to pay wisely tonight. Don't exert all your energy in that first half. And this is one time where you got to kind of pick and choose when you running, pick and choose when you're doing certain things. So you got to preserve your energy for the long haul. So I think it's gonna be one of them games where you got to really use. It's gonna be a mental game tonight for the Knicks, man. It's always a mental game per se, but I think you got to use your mental even more because you got to know when to do this, know when to do that because of the amount of people that you have on that team tonight.
Yeah, facts, man. Just like CT just said, man, we right now have a lot of big men on the court tonight, and this should hopefully help us a little bit to try to pound pound it down low a little bit like that, drive to the hole and let our big men rebound and stuff like that. Rebounds tonight. We win the we win the rebound battle tonight. We should win the game tonight. You know, leave these guys at one and done, and try to score on some of these rebounds that we get. It's not going to be a fast-paced game tonight, but I bet you it's going to be a good-looking game. I can't wait to see some of these lineups tonight. Boy, oh boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, real talk, man. Real quick, man. Salute to Johnny Davis, salute to David Nova, Sam Holt. Y'all guys getting in the chat. Appreciate y'all guys coming in, man. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all had to run them up with the thumbs up. Like, subscribe. Nick's Real Talk. I got Steve T, the streets of Buzzing. Shaw Powell in the building with us, man. We talking about a game tonight where we got a depleted team, man. You know, but still New York Knicks basketball. You know what I mean? If you ever want to take my phrase, the New York City Gritty Committee, you need to be that tonight. You know, real talk. We got to make sure these cats go out there and go hard tonight because, you know, like I said, after this game, I do think we don't play the Tuesday, and that's a good thing. I mean, they got Sunday off, Monday off to rebound a little bit, and I think by then, I would say by Tuesday, that might be a 10-day protocol thing. I thought we could see some guys back, because I think that'd be almost 10 days. Maybe Obi Toppin might be able to get back in the fold.
Mm-hmm.
RJ Barrett, you know, depending on their situation, if they eligible to come at time wise, but if they're not ready because of the symptoms, I don't know. But it'll be a good time to have 2 days off in a row and then get back to this thing and see if we can work out a victory, man. Because would love to have one. But it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be a crazy, interesting game, man. But we got to go hard, man, and just do the best we can with what we got, CT, and make the best of it.
Yeah, you hit the nail. You know, their gritty committee, do or die tonight against Boston, and a lot of eyes are turning towards Christmas Day now. To your point about the break, who's going to be available for the Washington game and for Christmas Day? I think a lot of these players are probably going to lock themselves up in a room, you know, so they don't have to be in a bubble wrap until the Christmas Day game. I haven't even looked at Atlanta's situation, whether they've missed some players or not. But like you say, you be in contact with a few players and they all go out because of the protocol. So it's tough, you know, being around your teammates and trying to live a normal life still. At least, you know, they're extending these rosters now, like you said. So I think players just got to be more smart about it. Wear your mask, wash your hands, sanitize. Just be smart about it, you know.
Yeah. Hey, you know what's interesting? I thought about this here. You know what they should, after the Christmas game, you know, if I was the NBA, I would do? I would just shut it down for 2 weeks and just extend the season 2 more weeks. You know what I mean? Shut it down at the Christmas for 2 weeks. But then instead of the season ending on April the 6th or 7th, whatever, let it end at the end of April, just 2 weeks. And that's almost at least 20 days. That'll give anybody who might be in a COVID situation enough time to go through 20 days of quarantine and get back at it. You know, that way you don't lose the whole season. You might can avoid a bubble if you just put some restrictions to the team. And listen, tell the guy that, you know what, it's daily testing. But if you can avoid any situation, you know, if you if you shut the season down for a week or two, that might free a lot of guys up who have COVID or in protocol and get healthy. And anybody who go in it with that right after that, they have almost 2 weeks to get out of it. You know what I mean? So I think that might be something they need to look at doing, CT, just to try to get the thing under control. But I rather delay. I rather sit out 2 weeks and then just wind up messing up this whole thing, man. Then the season just a shot. You know what I mean? And now they got a collective bargaining agreement coming up pretty soon as well. They lost a lot of money on the bubble the last time, so it's going to be interesting, man. They're going to have to really figure this thing out for sure.
Yeah, real talk, you know. And look, the NBA is forward thinking. You know, they acted swiftly with this extending the rosters. Maybe they need to extend it more, you know, allow teams to sign 20 players or something, 22 players. But yeah, I agree with your idea. Pudge Nice too in the chat. Shut it down after Christmas, after the money making, you know, viewing is had, then close it down for a little while. Because the worst thing we want is the rest of the season to continue to get compromised. I can't even think that far ahead to the playoffs and the NBA finals, what that might be like. So they might have to do the playoffs in a bubble. Real talk.
Yeah, I think it's an important shot that we really do that, man. Because like I said, you know what, I just think that you don't want this season to go crazy, man. Because this is the interesting season. The East got good. teams got better and we fighting, and they stay in the thing. So it's going to be so intriguing, and you just don't want to see them lose the season when the way this thing is performing now, and with everybody trying to. The East is like a juggernaut right now. Everybody a game away from the bottom to the top. So it's so exciting, it's so intriguing because of how tight this thing is. And man, to lose all this fight and grit and scrapping energy because of COVID would be just so disappointing to me.
Yeah, this East is really battling this year. All teams are way more compatible this year and more competitive this year.
Mm-hmm.
Like you was just saying, Divine, we're right now 4 games out of 5th place, and I think it's 18 and 24. We like 9 games out of 1st place or something like that. I can't remember exactly what Brooklyn has, but this season is far from over, man. The way that the East right now is so competitive, they're knocking each other off left and right, and one good win here, one good win there, and it's easily we could come from a 12th place team and go right into the 5th place. So, tonight is a good night to be watching the game, man, because right now it's been about 40 to 50, 60 players already out with COVID this year. Right now with COVID. So, I hope they can get it together. Maybe, right, like you said, after Christmas, shut it down for a week or 2 so everybody could get back healthy. Extend the season in April 2 more weeks, because I don't know if the NBA is ready for a bubble right now. I don't know if they're ready for a bubble.
Yeah, real talk. I mean, if you look at what's going on right now, let's look at the Eastern Conference standings. You got the Nets at number 1, 21-8, Bulls at 2, 17-10, the Bucks 19-12, Cavaliers at 4, 18-12, Heat 18-12 at number 5. And after that, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15 to week 16. The Knicks literally can jump all the way up in the next couple of games, all the way to the 6th spot.
Right.
And that's why it's important, no matter what's going on, we win the game that we can win right now, regardless of COVID or not. Go in there and beat Boston tonight, that gets us to 14-16. Like you said, Si, we'll be tied with Boston for 10th, and it depends on if the Hawks lose, that we move up to 9th. You know what I mean? Possible. And then look at the Sixers. They right there 15-15. I mean, it is crazy. So that's why I hope we hope we can maintain the season and don't let this thing get away from us, because we got a good chance to get right back up at two wins, 15-16. By then, a lot of them teams might be 16, 17, or 15 with us.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. So I'm hoping that this thing and we could keep this thing going. We keep it going for a while. And if you look at the game tonight, you got some good games tonight. You got us and the Celtics. The Warriors play the Raptors. The Bucks and the Cavaliers. You know what I mean? Them some important games. And the Wizards got the Jazz in Utah. So if you go back to look at the standards, look at if the Wizards lose tonight, they drop to 16. You know what I mean? So and the Raptors lose tonight, they go down below us and we go up 1.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just so important that we take advantage of this stuff, man, and try to get these wins as much as we can, and hopefully we can be all right with this thing and get back at it, man. Because I do think we got a good chance to climb up in the standards and make a difference with this thing, man. But we got to get it though, because I definitely want to see the Knicks come out here tonight and play hard, and CT and just try to get a W, man, and then we'll let everything else take care of itself.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we will find some consistency through this part of the schedule, because we did have a tough schedule, where we played like Brooklyn, we played Philly, we played Milwaukee, Golden State. It was a tough stretch, but things fortunately for us are evening out now. Some very, very winnable games, and let's try and find some consistency in performance. Players should be more familiar with each other by now, comfortable. There's no excuses with that, with schemes, with everything. We just need to buckle up, play harder on defense, share the ball on offense. Let's see tonight. I'm interested to see how Tyler Hall looks like. He could be the biggest beneficiary out of this. He comes in, drains a couple threes. Maybe whenever there's another future COVID protocol, he can come up, do his thing. But we also we have more depth in the G League waiting. MJ Walker, Miles Powell, Samanich could have come up. Brandon Goodwin is another dude balling out in the G League, Westchester, who was on the Hawks last season. So, this trade period is going to be very interesting too. How does it affect all of the trade period coming up, right? All this movement that was about to happen, players not being able to play, that means, they can't be showcased. So, this is going to be really interesting.
Yeah, it really is, man. It really is going to be one, man. But you know what? I believe in that next man up mentality, Shop Howard. And I just think that's what it is tonight. Hey, you know what? This is nothing new. It's nothing new for us. You know what I mean? Because we've been kind of dealing with the situation the whole year, not at this level of absentee, but we had guys out sporadically through the whole season. So it's nothing new to me. We just got to go in there and play ball. And go out there and come out with a W, man. That's the most important thing. I don't care how ugly the game is tonight. I don't care how ugly it is. I don't care nothing. All I want to know at the end of the night that the Knicks got a W. I do not care about nothing tonight. It don't even matter to me. As long as you walk out of Boston and Beantown, give them the beat down, walk out of there with a W, and we can say, you know what? We won 2 games in a row. That's my only concern. I don't care how I ain't picking at nobody tonight, man. Just win the basketball game.
Word up. Salute Sam Holtz. Sam Holtz said that Tibbs gonna play 6 players tonight, and that's it. That was so funny. But like we all talk about, man, this is gonna be something to really experience to watch this game tonight, man. And we are right there, man. We are right there. 2-3 wins, right? 2-3 wins, and we right back up there. 2-3 wins and some helpful losses from the other teams, man, and we right back in the mix of things, man. All the stuff that we were as a Knicks fan that we were we wanted to see and complaining about and seeing all this stuff to be 2 games right back out of maybe like 6th spot is mad funny. So this is a good game tonight, man, and I really, really feel optimistic about this game, man. I feel good tonight, man. I think we're gonna come off and pull this game off, man. We pull this game off, and the Raptors take a loss tonight, man. We right there in the mix.
Yeah, real talk.
And, real quick, we just got some news that Anthony Davis is out with an MCL sprain now.
Wow.
Reevaluated in 4 weeks. So the Lakers could be looking to make some patchwork.
Yep, absolutely. And that's why I said the floodgates will be open up pretty soon. You know what I mean? You know what? Even though a lot of things haven't happened now, I think they probably just waiting to after Christmas. A lot of these teams just waiting after Christmas and waiting to see where this COVID thing go, because now it don't make no sense to try to do too much moving because you just don't know who you gonna need right now. You know what I mean? You start trading players and you're not sure that you're gonna have enough to maintain and to the trading deadline. But man, that's some big news for the Lakers, man. They're gonna have to find a way to deal with that. You know what I mean? But it might be a blessing in the sky for them. They might need to rest them boys anyway, because they're gonna have a tough grind in that Western Conference going into the All-Star break. They are really gonna have it tough there, man. Salute to Chosen 12 Tribe for coming in, man. Salute to you and agent Super Age Ergo. Salute to you, my brother, for coming in. Appreciate that. Akuma Uzumaki, if I said it right, if I didn't, pardon me for chopping your name up. Salute to you for coming in. Appreciate you coming in, man. Y'all make y'all hit that like, subscribe, man, and jump on the show. Become part of the family. Knicks Real Talk. We in here. Streets of Button, Shop Powers. We in here, man. So it's gonna be crazy, man. It's really gonna be crazy. Now it's gonna be a lot of wheeling and dealing going on pretty soon, because they're gonna have to. Teams are getting depleted left or right. They're getting decimated, man. So there's gonna be some wheeling and dealing going on pretty soon. We just gotta stay packed and see what the Knicks gonna do. You know what I mean? And we got some things we want to do, so we have to see.
Yeah, word. Give him Kemba Walker to LA. Give him another big man. Maybe Nerlens Noel. We'll take back Kendrick Nunn or THT.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it was a lot. It makes it bad. It was a lot of speculation out there about a lot of teams doing a lot of things. You got the Kings on the move. You got the Portland Trailblazers making moves. You just got a lot of people looking to wheel and deal. Peace to the God, Allah wise. Salute to you, my brother. Peace. Yep. And you got a lot of people out there looking to move players anyway. So it might be a good time. I think at the Clips is when you're going to really see the wheeling and dealing start. I think they're just trying to get through this thing the best way they can. And teams don't want to make no drastic move because they don't know if they're going to be missing players. Like I said, everybody might got players going down in a minute. You know what I mean? So we got to make sure that we don't mess around and make some 3 or 4 trades, and next thing you know, we ain't got nobody to play. So we might have to kind of be patient with this thing a little bit until all this COVID thing resides, at least on our team anyway. But we know some of the key players going to get moved in. We know Kim is not going to be around for too long, and we know some guys are going to get wheeled and deal. You know what I mean? But we need to get through this thing.
An idea I just thought of too, like we could, if there was, let's say hypothetically, they shut it down for a week or two, to add the sort of interest entertainment, they could create like a trade week, they do something similar back home here, with the Australian football, where transactions can only be made in that 1 or 2 weeks. It's like a mini free agency, and you got all the attention on that.
Yep.
And that's when you make all the transactions. I think that'd be a nice, distraction if they did close the play for a week or two.
Yeah, that make a lot of sense, CT, because that'd get everybody enough time to fly, get to where they got to go. Take care of all the intricacies of moving, shifting around, finally getting to where you got to go, settle in with the team that you're going to be in. That might be a phenomenal idea, man. I mean, I wish we had the ability to shoot that to the NBA. I need you to get that to them. You know what I mean?
That sounds great, man. That sounds like a real deal. And you know what that would do? That would generate a little bit of revenue somehow, because you would have to stay ESPN. Everybody would stay on board with doing stuff. It'd be more things put on TV, and it'd be a lot of stuff still surrounding NBA basketball if you did something like that. And you can imagine what the moves could be made by then, because it'd be something major, man. It'd be some major moves that you could sit back a week and make some to push something fast to make some deals happen.
Yeah. Yo, salute to the chat, man. Y'all cats on fire. Agent Super Adro, Pud Nice, and y'all keep it coming, man. Y'all on fire up in there, man. Salute to the chat. And yeah, man. But we're gonna have to figure this thing out. But right now, for the game tonight, man, we just gotta go in there and play some good basketball, man. We about to have 38 minutes away from game time and all that good stuff. But let's try to go out here and get a W tonight, man. And then once we get this W tonight, if we can, then we'll be looking pretty good going forward. And like I said, I'm down to bring anybody, whoever y'all can bring in. Hey, you can go get Patrick Ewing if you want to. We just need to get this thing popping. You can go get some old schools. I don't care. Just make sure that somebody can come on that roster and win tonight. Hey, man, I would look at that. You go get Damian Dotson, anybody. Go get some old cats. And that's an interesting thing. There's guys out there who not even playing. You could bring in. Yeah, right. Go Michael Beasley. Go get walking buckets. Yeah.
You know what he tweeted out today? He tweeted an emoji with his hand up. They're and Jamal Crawford, Lance Stevenson, their dream might come true. Isaiah Thomas' dream came true.
He sure did.
Hey, like you said, go get Dot. I ain't got no problem with that, man. Hey, go get Michael Beasley, man. Hey. He probably can give us a little bit more than 40 he was giving us the last couple of
years. Giving him the business at the YMCA now.
Right. Hey, he might give us before he wasn't giving us for a little while. You know what I mean? Real talk, man. Hey, and let me bring in the brother, man. South Guna is in the building with us, man. Salute, South. What's good, brother?
Salute to the panel. Salute to the chat. What's going on?
Yeah, man. Hey, we try to break down the depleted Knicks. You know what it is.
Oh, definitely. It's an interesting game, this one. Not much. I don't think no one will remember this in a few weeks, to be honest. As long as we get the W, man, I'm really happy. Just shambles what we've been seeing lately. So just want some, something entertaining.
Yeah, absolutely. I tell you the thing that bothered me the most about it, and I gotta say this again. Every time one of them young boys had a breakout game, next day. With the COVID protocol, Obi Toppin 20 and 12 the next day out with COVID. Quentin Grimes 27 and something, 7 threes the next day out with COVID. RJ Barrett rebounding his butt off out
19 points last game.
Points out with COVID. Kevin Knox 18 points the next day out with COVID. I'm like, man, this thing is unbelievable. Then you got Quentin Grimes. Breakout game the other day out with COVID. It just don't stop, bro. So, we got to tread water for a while, guys. CT, we just got to kind of tread water, keep this thing afloat. My man said no more door. Okay, but yeah, and see, hopefully we can get back this thing, man. I love you guys over the chat. Y'all killing me right now. But yeah, man, we got to try to get it. CT, we got to find a way to get this thing right for sure.
Word. And there's some people clamoring, like saying, "Why ain't Julius entering protocol?" You know,
Well,
he's got 2 young kids, so he's probably strapped up at home. You know, not going nowhere, ordering takeout. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and like you said, like South made a great point. You know, in a week to come, we probably won't even remember tonight's game. You know, we'll just remember the result.
Mm-hmm.
Unless somebody goes for a career high, you know, maybe Tyler Hall, career high, 20 points or something. But I just think Kemba Walker, the story could be all about him, you know, back from the obscurity. You know, let's say he comes in and lights that up, puts up 20 plus, you know, the buzz is going to be swirling after that, you know, especially LA Lakers. You know, I'll be getting them on the phone ASAP.
Real. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, here you go. You're gonna remember this. Evan Fournier, 35 points. Evan Fournier gonna go tell Boston why you ain't signed me back. I'm gonna get you out of business tonight. Let's hope Evan Fournier get. Hey, salute to Ann Powell, salute Ann. We appreciate you coming in. Real talk. But yeah, Sha, I don't care who it is. Somebody got to get it tonight, man. We need to get that victory. And like you say, like Sal Kuna said, we won't remember this game probably after the week. But if Evan Fournier dropped 30-something, we would.
oh, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, sorry, Salute.
Yeah, go.
No, it wasn't that major. I was just gonna laugh about that 35 points with 7 rebounds and 6 assists. That's all I was gonna say. Some crazy, some super nuts, some they would never see coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think all this COVID stuff has kind of bailed Tibbs out a little bit as well. Because yeah, if we do end up seeing Kemba on the court, it'll be, I don't know, it'll be quite good just in terms of to see how fluid he is coming back into you know, a 20-30 minute role after having such a break. Because his biggest yeah, sort of drawback has always been, you know, playing multiple games or multiple minutes in a row. So yeah, if he can't play tonight, it's all on him. Like, I think he's gonna have the license.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man. But it's gonna be entertaining. It's gonna be an entertaining game. I think it's gonna be so different. Because you know, like I said, this one of them games where we don't think we're gonna get a lot of up and down pace. Like I said, these Gats by the third quarter, man, they're gonna be drained with a minute. Because these guys gonna be playing some long minutes tonight, man. Like I said, and a lot of these guys, without all that firepower and depth on the bench. Like I said, you're going to see a lot of 30-plus minutes from guys tonight, man. You know, but you got to do what you got to do. That's what you get paid for. You get paid big bucks to go out there and perform and produce at a high level. And no matter, there's no excuses in the game. You know what I mean? There's no excuses, period. You know what I mean? You go in there, you make the best of it, and execute Tibbs and them game plan, and hopefully we work at a Boston 14-16. And that's the main thing to me. So you know what? I'm gonna root the team on like I've been rooting them on. I'm looking for a victory. I'm looking for the Knicks to catch fire and get back into this thing. I'm definitely looking for these guys to have a good game tonight, CT, and try to give us 2 games in a row. You know, it's still basketball until the NBA says no basketball is still basketball, and every game is important. It's on the schedule. It matters. It matters in a win and loss, Carter. It's a divisional game. We trying to get back up to where we make up for the ground that we lost. So I mean, it might be kind of crazy game, but it's still an important game. You know, with the Knicks need to win this game tonight. To me, I would love that. I don't think we need it, but I would love for us to win that game tonight, just to give us 2 in a row. We haven't had that in a while.
Yeah, word. And I'm looking at the next sort of young player that we still have, Jericho Sims. You know, hopefully he gets some burn tonight because he pulled in 19 boards the other night for Westchester, 11 points, double. Hopefully he has a great game, and he's probably going to then be out with protocols the next game. But I want to also talk about this other, there's some other rosters, fellas, being shaken out. Houston Rockets waived Daniel House as well, so that's interesting. You know, some teams are now sort of making their decisions on roster cuts.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I heard that as well. That Daniel House got waived. He was a good 3-point shooter for them, man. I don't. He must just don't fit what they're trying to do down there with Steven Salas. You know, he was under that Daryl Morey regime. You know what I mean? And all them guys with James Harden and all them guys. That's where he was playing at down there. And I think they just looking to go a different way. And with the emergence of them young guys they got down there, like KJ Martin and what's the guy named I think Carpenter or whatever his name is, them guys like that. I think he's just that odd man out because I think that's why I think they're gonna move what's his name? The Knicks was interested in Eric Gordon. I just think that I think they're part of that old regime and they trying to go young and more. I think that's going to be a move that you got to look as well. But it's going to be interesting, man. We do got the the trading deadline here. December 15th was the initiation. Shop Howard. So you would be surprised we're going to get some Will and Dillon sooner or later.
Yeah, this little thing that Abercrombie that's going around, this virus that's going around is really going to hold people back a little longer than what we expected. And, it is what it is, man. I think it's really going to be some willing and dealing right now, man. It's no choice in the matter to try to stackpile your team right now. And just in case something goes on or if this thing hits your team and takes out 4 or 5 of your players. So it'd be a good look if the NBA can adjust the rosters right now to extend it from 15 to maybe 20 or something like that. I think they did something like that in the bubble. Wasn't there something like a 20-man roster in the bubble?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think that'd be a good idea to do that again this year. I mean, because right now, like I was saying, man, it's like 40 to 50 players out in the NBA right now. And that's not even talking about today. I think that was like Friday when I looked at it. So, another 10 players out again. I mean, 40, 50, 60 players. I mean, that's major, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, Sal Guna, you think about it for us, man, I just can't it just trips me out that everybody who got COVID is young. All the young heads, all of them. You know what I mean? All of them got the young. I say, wow. And like my man, like Shop Out, my man say they probably were hanging out at the club or something.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that is amazing that it's all of them. So I don't understand. I know ever since we went to Toronto, that's when it all started snowballing. They went over to Toronto, and I think that the variant over there probably was more dangerous over there. I would say so coming across Toronto than coming over here, but now it's over here. I guess it's just running amok now.
Yeah, I'm probably the wrong person to ask on all of that stuff. Down here, it really hasn't impacted us as much, so we haven't seen it down here in Australia as much yet. But yeah, it's pretty crazy just in terms of the percentage of players in the NBA currently experiencing this. But yeah, it's obviously affecting league wide. It was great to see Isaiah Thomas. I'm not sure if you guys spoke about him earlier, but great to see him in a Lakers jersey back playing again. Respect out to that brother. But yeah, it's just really odd times. So yeah, I'm really supportive of what Shah said earlier about the 20-man squads. Definitely. Sounds like a smart thing to do, just so we're not seeing all this in and out sort of stuff. Because I'm guessing this is impacting the players' mentality as well, the ones on the fringe. Because it's not ideal situation to be in to sort of say, hey, come in, we need you, and then 2 weeks later sort of thrown in the back again. And this sort of happened for 2 or 3 years in a row now. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of teams. You think about it. Look what happened last night. Kyrie hadn't been playing, and he got the in protocol. Kevin Durant went in the protocol. And, the Bulls was decimated. The Charlotte Hornets was decimated. I mean, it was, it just running amok. And we just got to try to get a grip on it. And we had some good suggestions early in the program where, like I said, shut it down for 2 weeks, man. Shut it down at the Christmas 2 weeks to get control of it. You know what I mean? And like I said, that's almost 2 weeks. Anybody after Christmas who got COVID, the day after Christmas, test everybody. Anybody got it, you got 2 weeks to go into and to get it together, and then to come back out of the season. Hopefully, everybody's more like we at least close to 90 or 90%, because and that's the only thing you can do. And then after that, you'll be able to go into the All-Star break. Then you could do it again, because the All-Star break, it's like almost a week off almost. So if you shut them down after Christmas and then try to do it again, you got a week off in the All-Star break. Because I got a feeling the way it's going, it might not even be an All-Star weekend. It might not be an All-Star weekend this year if this thing keep doing like it is. But other than that, man, hey, we're gonna worry about the Knicks tonight, brother. Let's go down to the Beantown And let's like my man Baked Bean. Let's get some Boston baked beans popping off tonight. Let's go out there and come Jokers tonight, man. We need to go in there and get this W against Boston tonight, man. And I'm looking forward to us going hard. They still got Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum still down there. You know, I don't even know if Dennis Schroeder playing. You know what I mean? So they decimated just like us. So I think our starting five can match up against theirs. And I think we got enough bench depth with even 3 or 4 guys. I think Mitchell Roberts can dominate down there as well. I think Todd Gibson, savvy as he is as a veteran, he could play some good ball. We need to hope Tyler can come in there and do something for us if we need him. And you know, and even Wayne Selden, you know, you got to, and Kemba Walker if he played, which I doubt it. I don't see the Knicks risking that right now, but you never know. You know what I mean? I don't see them risking Kemba Walker right there. Because that's the case, you could have played him the other night. So, but maybe the night might be different without the amount of players they got. You know, but no matter who out there, who on the floor, we need to go out there and get that dub tonight.
Yeah, and I was thinking too tonight we might see Point Randall, like put Randall at the 1, and then you can fit Sims, Taj, and Noel, and Mitch at the centers.
Yep.
Imagine if he doesn't play Kemba at all, and then he has just Julius and Burks play the point. That'd be real funny. But like you said, I think Dennis Schroeder is out tonight, unfortunately for the Celtics. But yeah, Dennis Schroeder's out. So yeah, I agree with you, Divine. We should technically have enough horses compared to Boston tonight, especially in the big man department. The Grant Williams is out. They're going to probably have to play Tatum at the 4 a hell of a lot. And, you know, he can get bullied down there. So let's try to get into them, get into the paint, get foul calls, get them in foul trouble. Imagine if they got in foul trouble. They don't have anyone on the bench to come in.
Yep.
You know, that's going to be real interesting. Imagine if some couple players foul out and then the game has to be forfeited.
Yeah, Knicks need to play bully ball tonight. Play bully ball. You know, because you're right though, man. It's interesting, man. And real talk, man. Salute to my man Supreme, some lower chop low. Good, my brother. Shot power. It's gonna be interesting, man. You're right, no. Because I think you might see the rest with a light whistle tonight. They probably know that. You know, you might see the rest just let them play tonight. You know what I mean? They might say, listen, we know the situation. Y'all gonna have to take it as it is. You know, they're gonna have to let these cats play tonight, man. Because like I said, I mean, they ain't gonna let the game get out of control. But I think they've been doing that all year anyway. You know, they've been letting these guys play basketball this year. So I think we got to see what's going on with that. Real talk. Pud Knight said Kemba is starting. Wow. Salute Pud Knight. Appreciate that. He said Kemba Walker is starting tonight.
Yeah.
Ain't that something? That's my man. Appreciate that. But hey, there you go.
D Rose is out.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a Pudge bomb right there. Pudge nice bomb right there. Thank you, Pudge. Salute, brother. Real talk. Yeah, man. But there you go. And that, know what a better way for him to come in tonight against Boston, run him up. Kemba drop 20, drop 25, and say, okay, y'all can get me out of here now, and I did what I had to do.
They're trying to sell those City jerseys one last time. Like a late push. Get your order in now. You know, he's still a Knick.
Mm-hmm. And wouldn't that be funny? He dropped 20 some of Boston tonight, shot power, and they have I think we're gonna bring him back at the trading deadline.
Man, I can see. It's gonna be a wild game tonight, and I kind of figured that instead of letting Rose play tonight, they might let him sit out because he said he was ailing a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And now seeing Kemba Mace, I mean, is supposed to be starting in the starting lineup, man. I mean, let's get it, man. Let's get it. I mean, last time we see Kemba on the court with Fournier, we beat Boston with both of them on the court. So, I mean, you know, let's hopefully those guys will come out here 35 for Fournier and 25 for Kemba. Let's get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man. Hey,
the whole Kemba situation, I think Grimes sort of got short-changed with that whole thing because he started off with the number 8 jersey when he first came in, and Kemba took that off him when we got him. So Grimes ended up, I think, taking the number 6. So yeah, he sort of got shortchanged. So if we end up trading Kemba mid-season, Yeah, it's kind of all for nothing for Grams, but yeah, it sounds sounds like a good sort of chance for Kemba to sort of showcase his value to the league. I don't think he's washed by any means. I think the whole him taking a break thing was premeditated. I didn't think like he doesn't have an injury or anything like that, so he's just been sitting out of the rotation entirely. So yeah, it would just be an interesting game. I think I'm have my eyes glued to the screen for sure.
Yeah, one thing this fellas, this also reunites the Kemba Fournier backcourt, which to me raises some concerns defensively. I would probably go Alec Burks. Although no, you got the 3 out, so you have to play Fournier as well. That's going to be tough.
Yeah, that's going to be a kind of tough defense stand to be in. It look like Noel gonna be on the island by herself. So you know what I mean? But you know what? Hey, it is what it is, man. They got to go team defense, play the best they can, and see how this thing go. But listen, we're gonna get out of here in a minute, man. We got the game. I know everybody want to get to their spots, get their nourishment, get their food, get their beverages and all that. I'm gonna go around a panel and we get a popping, man. So we're gonna give me your last thoughts before we get out of here, man. What's your thoughts on the game tonight?
Yeah, that's up to everyone. Salute to the panel, salute to the chat for always supporting. Yeah, like good luck to the boys tonight, and hopefully we just get that dub. Like I said, probably won't remember this even tomorrow.
Right. Sharp Powers.
Hey man, this is gonna be a real good game to watch tonight, man. Don't be surprised, like you said, we might see Julius Randle as a point guard tonight. Not even a point forward. He might be the point guard tonight with Noel and Mitchell Robinson on the box. So this is going to be one of those games that everybody just got to strap up and play some ball, man. I see high minutes for everybody tonight, so I hope they're ready.
Yeah, real talk. CT.
Yeah, like you said, and everyone agree, battle of the fittest tonight. Like I agree with Divine, great point about the refs. They're probably going to let things go tonight. It's going to be like a street ball, rucker affair, just up and down, just people letting each other lay it up, because I feel for both teams. This is sport truly compromised tonight. I know we're fans and all that, and we take the human element out of it. But also I'm just happy for Tyler Hall, Wayne Selden tonight. They should get some minutes tonight, otherwise I'll be disappointed.
Yeah, real talk. Real quick, my man Johnny Davis at 112, 108. Johnny, I'm going 110 to 98. I'm going 110, 98. I think bully ball in effect tonight, and see if the Knicks will pull this thing off, man, and get this W and everything. So, and listen, man, salute to everybody. Listen, man, y'all guys are not only in the NBA, it's in everyday life. Y'all protect yourself in this COVID variant, man. That Omicron is the bomb. It's not playing. It's real. So protect yourself. Be careful out there, man, and your endeavors, man, as you move around. Just be cautious and be careful, man, and protect yourself the best you can and all that good stuff, man. And we're going to, my man, Agent Super Zero said 98, 93. Knicks got Boston by 5. Good one, Agent Super Argo. Good call there. My man, Robbie got McLean 100 to 98 Knicks. I'm with that. I'm like that too, man. I like these scores coming in here, man. We need to get this dub. Streets are buzzing. 112, 105. So we looking for a dub tonight. I think we got the firepower to do it. We need to go in there, fight and scrap. And salute to the chat, man. Y'all cats is real. They always know, man. Without y'all, there's no Knicks Real Talk. Y'all make the show don't make y'all. Y'all already know, man. Without the chat, ain't nothing popping. And Knicks Real Talk, appreciate all y'all coming in here. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, become part of the family. Tonight, post-game, the streets are buzzing. We will be in the building, CT, me, Sha, everybody who's going to be a part of it. Let's get this win so we can get the streets of buzzing popping tonight. We go in there and have a good game. And I see y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. We got Robbie McLean, Agent Super Argo, Johnny Davis, Supreme System Lower, a.k.a. Chop Low. Will is in the building. Pudge Nice in the building. All you guys, man. Thank y'all for coming to Johnny Davis. P Nice already know how we get our piece of the guard a lot wise. We just salute to everybody, man. Let's go enjoy that Knick game tonight. Let's try to get this W for the Knicks to get to 14 and 16 and get back on the 2-game winning streak, which we ain't had in a long time. Whoever Ann Powers, I don't know if you're a bot or whatever, but salute to you. And Chosen 12 Tribe, salute to you as well. D Cool, my man, salute to you. Everybody, man, all the people in the chat, man. Let's go to Jet for Life. Salute to you as well. Let's Sam Holt, salute to you. everybody, man. Let me not leave nobody out, man. We got South going in here with us. Kuma, salute to you. Who else? Well, I seen a couple of names that I didn't see before. I want to get them in there. Frank Matos, my man. You know how Frank go back from the day one. Salute to Frank Matos. Everybody, man. Let's keep it moving, man. And David Nova, thank you for coming in as well. Let's go get that W tonight. Knicks Real Talk, the Night Show, Divine, CT, South, Goon, Shop Power, the chat. I'll see you cats tonight on the streets of buzzing. Let's go get it popping. Let's go Knicks. Let's get this W, man. Let's go on Beantown and cook up some beans tonight. That's what we need to do. Salute everybody. Peace.
Let's.
Jamendo.com